According to Farouq Lawan, he says the oil in Bayelsa state belongs to Jigawa because we are all Nigerians and shall defend it. Farouq Lawan says. Honorable Farouq Lawan, a popular northerner, has said that the oil in Bayelsa state belongs to Jigawa state because we are all Nigerians and as such are entitled to the money made from oil in the Niger Delta. According to the video shared by the former Minister of Aviation in Nigeria, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, Honorable Farouq said, we as Nigerians will make everything possible to ensure that Jigawa people have access to it because they are part of Nigeria. Femi Fani-Kayode has, shared what this man says. He said, my friend and brother Honorable Farouq Lawan says the oil in Bayelsa state belongs to the Jigawa. Listen to him. He said that anyone who thinks that oil of Bayelsa belongs just to Bayelsa is deceiving himself. He went further to state that God has made us to stay together despite that we are different people from different tribes. According to Farouq Lawan, the country is still one and united and that they shall do everything possible to defend the oil in Bayelsa. He went further to state that it was God that put the oil resources in Bayelsa state for all Nigerians, just like God also put resources in Jigawa state for Bayelsa state to partake in it. The former minority leader of the House of Representatives said that as long as Nigeria is still one, the resources in Ijaw land belongs to Jigawa state. Wow, where is this man getting his facts from? Jigawa and Bayelsa. What is the coloration? What is the synonym? Because there is no correlation and there is no similarity. Jigawa is in the north, Bayelsa is in the south. It is not even saying maybe Delta, or it's not even saying Edo. Edo people cannot even claim that Bayelsa oil is theirs as far as Edo is to Bayelsa, let alone Jigawa. Well, let's read further. He wondered why the country cannot stay together as God made it. He recalled that Nigeria fought civil war and that is why the country is still together, adding that the oil in the Niger Delta will continue to flow to other parts of the country as long as the country is one. One may be wondering why Honorable Farouq Lawan is making this statement that may be seen as controversial to some people. Could it be that the agitations in the southern Nigeria and demand for resource control by some Niger Delta militants is what he isn't comfortable with? Well, that's the main question that we need to answer. That's the puzzle that we need to shuffle, because according to Farouq Lawan is of the claim that the oil in Bayelsa state belong to Jigawa, because I can't see the correlation and I cannot see the similarity. Let's compare and contrast. How is Jigawa related to Bayelsa? The states that are even closer to the Bayelsa are Delta State, River State, Edo State. They are even closer. Even the East, even the Anambra is even as close as how I would put it. But Jigawa is so far north. What is the coloration? Well, from so many comments that I can read out, because I'm not the only one here. I'll be reading so many comments towards what Farouq Lawan has just said. Somebody said the Yorubas in Yoyo, Ogun, and other non-oil producing states don't go about laying claims to oil in Niger Delta. Why is it always the northern fools that usually lay claims? Why not go to Bayelsa and make that foolish comment? There is the foolish comment. Let's see if you will come back alive. Forget that oil that belongs to the north for now, because even your father doesn't have one single oil well. Well, thank you, Jerry, my brother. You just hit the nail on the head. Well, the Northerners want to unite themselves as Nigeria by force because of many opportunities from the southwest and east, majorly oil. So that's why they don't want the breakup. Well, Lawan Farouq is a thief, if you remember him. Well, the idiot does not look like the narrow neck who suffered soft dollar from bribe on his cap. That one has been quiet since he was caught out as a thief. They should come to Bayelsa and collect the oil if they really need the oil. That is why they don't want the division, because they have their own primitive motive for not dividing, and their agenda is just to Fulanize or to Islamize the country so that they can get all the oil resources and start killing. But the Southerners have woken up long time ago to know the atrocities. They don't need to come down to Bayelsa before they collect the oil, As we speak, the pipe connection is done already, and they are transferring oil from Bayelsa to the north without interruption. Yes, even as you are in your room typing, the oil is moving. There's no problem. The oil can be moved because they have a bilateral agreement. So if the oil can really move, but if the division comes, if secession really comes, they will block the oil. The Niger militants have done that before severally. They will block the oil, but the only thing is just that they just want the constitution to be restructured. They don't want division in the country, because if there is division, there is no oil that will go back to the north any longer. The south will hold their oil, and the north will keep buying the oil, like importing or exporting, whichever way. So it's because of oil you people don't want south to go. Nonsense talk. If the people in south were there, where there is okay, if the people of the south do not have oil and the oil was in the northern part, so you people would have seized seized the oil. You would have sat on it. Thank God the oil is not in the north, because all those northern, they behave like cow. And now the insurgency is so rampant that they can't even control the economy. They can't even control the insecurity in the country. The government is just full of nepotism. The gold in Zamfara belongs to Zamfara, but the oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. The forest in the south also belongs to Fulani herdsmen, King Kong. So that is what they believe. That's why they say they are the owner of Nigeria. So the Bayelsa now should not say, okay, the oil in the gold in Zamfara, it belongs to Ondo. Or so many people have been laying comments also concerning what Farouq Lawan has said about the oil that belongs to Jigawa. Well, somebody say, I don't blame you. I only blame the southern leaders who are following Awusas. You can say so because you enjoy the oil more than the Bayelsans. Let us divide Nigeria. How many southern senators can say this about the resources in the northern states? Where are they? They are not done with transferring their families and wealth to Europe and Asia. That's when they can speak. I don't know why some people that are supposed to be in jail for life will continue to cause problem in Nigeria. Well, somebody is accusing somebody that who put the gold in Zamfara there in the ground. Is it Satan? Lawan Farouq is confused, greedy, unexploded, overbearing, and wicked. Little did he know now that the world is shifting from oil to electricity. We have a bunch of uneducated and unenlightened individuals in the two houses that should have been removed or dissolved. They are not in tune with global trends, but the millions of naira and dollars shared in the houses. Their lot is to defend the source of this money they share. Anyone that listens to this local man Farouq will know that the caliber of men in the house sees making laws for Nigeria. That is why Nigeria must split for positive involvement and contribution to and in nation building. The Farouq only fit a house in the north, not in the south.